Hey guys, Brie here. So we are going to do another set of coasters, but we're going to do it in our pink and black theme. And then I found our houses. We're going to turn these into haunted houses, again, sticking with our theme. So stay tuned. Comment the word haunted below and I'll send you the details where I got all of these blanks from. And if you're catching the replay, go ahead and type in replay for me so that way we know that you're here, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So I do know that I want to paint the bigger house. I want to paint it in our dream car pink, and I want to paint the smaller one in black. This one we're going to leave white because the what we're going to put on top of it is going to cover the majority of the house anyway. But these two for this design, we're going to need it covered because then the top layer will have some fun little things. Ah, that's me talking, sorry. I had a meeting this morning and I had to turn my volume on and sometimes I forget to turn it back off. But anyways, hello, Johanna, Tammy, Nancy, Amy, Sonia, Sherry, Mary, and Brandy, hello. Okay. So let's go ahead and get these painted real quick. So I did grab another jar of black paste because I had a feeling we're probably gonna run out of black at some point today. I do have an update on Dream Car. You guys, there are only a couple hundred left in stock. So I would highly recommend, don't wait if you want that dream car color. Make sure that you grab it today. The sooner the better, because I'd hate for you to go and buy all the stuff that you want and then it'd be out, okay? So don't let it be out. Make sure you get it. I'm hoping it'll still be today and tomorrow, so I can do a couple more projects tomorrow, but I don't see it being available past tomorrow. So, all right, so I was down to a very little bit left in this jar. So what I'm gonna do is I went ahead and sprayed my water inside of this jar, and I'm just gonna turn this into a painting jar of black. I'm just gonna try and get out as many little bumps and stuff as I can. All right, so we'll go ahead and use that. Hi. Oh, somebody sent me stars. Thank you, Nancy. Hi, Lamisa. Hi, Karen and Kathy and Corrine. Hi. Yay, Donna, you caught us live. And hi, Bonnie. Hi, Sharon from California. So, you guys. There's quite a few bumps in that one. I probably need to get all of those little bumps out, but we are just going to paint. Again, we're gonna paint this house and we're gonna paint the taller house first before we actually put some stuff on top of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that part done. And then, y'all, we're gonna do some coasters today as well. I'm pretty excited for that, because I just love the new coasters that came in. They're adorable. Oh, which, by the way, I think you guys have the option to do it too. I guess I should probably check, which I think you do. I think you have the option to buy in bulk if you wanted them. Let me look real quick. So, yes, you can. Okay. So if you were to buy like the coasters, so one set is like, it's $15, comes with 6 coasters, and they're ginormous, comes with the thing that it comes into, the little box. But if you were to buy 5 of them, you get 1 free. Okay, but you have to select the 6 sets. You have to select that one. And like on the screen, whenever you're shopping, it'll show you. It'll have 6 different sets of the coasters, so that way you'll know it's that one. Yay, Barbara, I did. I saw your order come in. Yay. I'm glad you did that because it's been buffering and it showed out of stock for some people today already. So glad you got the tiered tray set. How fun. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get this part painted without me having to touch and get too dirty. Ah! Okay, so we got the black painted. Let us get this one painted real quick while that's drying. All right. And like I said, I probably am gonna need another. I'm hoping to just stretch this jar as long as I can of Dream Car, y'all. So I didn't water down Dream Car because I already feel that it's a little bit thinner than the other paste. So I really don't want to thin it down too much. Okay, now we really just want a good background color because what we're gonna put on top of it is going to be in black. And so it's not gonna cover up the entire house, but it's just gonna have like the accents to the house, like the door, the chimney, the windows, things like that. So we just want a good background color. And we'll go ahead and get our sides done. And the pink as well. And you have the whole back side of these because they're double-sided. So if you wanted to do something else, or maybe you want to do a different, maybe you want to stick with the same kind of color. We have Christmas ones too that you can do.
Where's my iPad?
Your iPad? I put it up for right now.
Where?
Why don't you go play with your Barbies for a little bit?
Oh, I already played with them.
You already played with them? Where's the skeletons?
Oh.
Did you put the skeletons inside your Barbie house?
No.
What did your Barbies think about it? You should. Go put the skeletons in there and then tell me what your Barbies say.
They're not going to say anything. They're toys.
Really?
You forgot?
Well, I thought that you play with them and I thought that they talk, right?
I talk.
Oh, you talk for them? Oh, well then pretend. What are they gonna say? Go put them in there and be like, knock, knock, who's there?
the Barbie's going to say, he was there. I don't like that.
I'd be like, ah, it's a skeleton.
Get out of my house now.
Yeah, go play. Go see what they say. Go see what you come up with.
Can I try? They try.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Hey guys. I have 30 minutes left on lunch. Okay, yeah, no problem, Cheryl. The cauldron I got at Target a couple of years ago, so I don't know that they'd have it right now. You've got this the coasters, but haven't decided. I love the black and white, and you want them to be every day. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So the ones that we did before were kind of every day. So I love that. Thank you, Samson. Let's see. Order to the big board and then transfer behind you. Ah, yes. She is definitely too much, Sonia. Okay. So now we've got that all painted.
The Barbie said, oh, my reindeer! How many skeletons are here? Get out of my house now! And they're all hiding in their house.
They're hiding now? Oh my goodness, you should go take the rest of the skeletons and put all the skeletons on the house. You should go get them. Go get them.
Oh, that was broken.
Oh, you should put him in half. Put him on the stairs. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, that's enough. Okay, go. Oh, y'all. Never a dull moment. She was excited. Okay, so y'all look. These are gonna be our cute little haunted houses. This one has, do you see how, okay, hold on, let me show you so you kind of have an idea why I decided to paint those two. Sometimes it really helps if you look at your designs first and then consider what you're going to do, okay? So everywhere that you see white, that is where there's going to be paste, okay? That's where we're going to put the design, wherever there is white. So notice this one has a ton of white. So if we paint the entire house and then we put this design on, the only thing that will be coming through in the color is what's green, right? Everything else is gonna be colored. Hey, please go.
It's great. I need some more skeletons.
I don't have any more skeletons right now. You think you took them all?
No.
Where did you put them? Okay, you can look for them quietly, okay?
But under the wall, but there was a bug in here. It's so dead over there. I don't know what bug is there.
I don't know either. You're just gonna have to wait. Take the little skeleton head.
Huh?
The skeleton head. You can take that skeleton head. Yeah. Go decorate your Barbie house with Halloween. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this has a lot of white on it. So that means this is going to show, like, it would probably be best if we did something different. So my plan is,
I took all these stuff.
yeah, you can take that stuff for now.
Okay.
Cool.
My daddy's gonna say no.
It's okay. You can use it for a little bit. So we're going to do something cool with that. This one, on the other hand, if we were to paint it, we could probably use this one because there's less white. And so whatever you plan on putting on top, that would show better. This one, same thing. Like, there's not as much white. So with the pink background, we're going to do everything else here that's in white. It's going to be in black, actually. Okay. So hopefully, if that didn't make any sense, don't worry about it. You'll see it in a second and it'll make sense. Okay. Say hi when you guys pop on. Hit that heart button for me as well. How many of you guys are on lunch break? What are you doing right now? Are you on lunch break? What are you up to? Let me grab, I'm gonna go ahead and use my new black paste. And I'm gonna do the whole top part of like the roof. I'll do that in black. But down here, what I wanna do is, I wanna go ahead and have the hot mess technique. Okay, so we're gonna use a little bit of both pinks. All right, and then we'll get some of our lighter pink real quick. And then we're just gonna smush it around. I might need to take out a little bit of black though, because the black really overpowers everything else. So let's just go ahead and do our black roof real quick. And when you go to do the hot mess, this hot mess technique, you do want to have like a little wipey or a napkin handy, because whenever your colors start to mix, you want to wipe it off, okay? Because you don't want it to really mix together. You don't want it to blend, okay? So that's the goal. We're not blending. We are trying to create a marble technique, okay? So I just like to go in, what is this? Like an S shape. So now my colors are starting to blend. I'm just gonna wipe that off real quick so I can try my best to keep a cleaner, I don't even know what the words are I'm trying to say. All right, let's pull and fill in those last spots. See, it's turning into gray. I don't want it to turn into gray. I want the colors to be like distinct. Let me grab more of our pink to fill in some of those spots so they're not just gray. See, the top kind of turned gray a little bit, and that's what I didn't want. But sometimes it's kind of hard. All right. Check it out. Isn't that cool? So see how the bottom, you can really see the difference between the colors, right? And then at the top, it almost looks like a gray sky. Like they started to blend together a little more, where the pink is more vibrant on the bottom. And that's kind of the look that I'm going for. I want more of that look. I feel like this may be more marbled. That may be whatever it is I'm trying to do. I don't know what a name would be. It did turn out really cute, right? Don't make mud. Okay. Let's see. When you're retired, you're always on lunch break. Yes, we know, but we will be actually doing like a gender reveal maybe this weekend. So just stay tuned. It's almost 2:30 here. I joined club, got the truck last night. Ah, yay! And you also got the color of the month. Tracy, I'm so excited. I know that you saw my email because you joined the club group, so I got you in there. So yay, awesome. Cool, okay. So I just went ahead and cleaned off that transfer real quick, because cleaning as we go is just much easier, much better on your transfers as well. Okay, so that's little haunted house number 1. Okay, let me clean off a little bit here. And these definitely need to dry. I'm just gonna let them sit and dry. We'll come back to that. Let's work on a couple of coasters. I kind of want to see how this is gonna work. All right, so yesterday we did, was it yesterday? No, the day we did the tier tray. The day we did the tier tray, we did like this cool little splotchy, I don't know, this thing. Okay, so I kind of want to do that. I want to try that and see if it works on these coasters. Okay, so I've got a couple of makeup sponge brushes. I'm just going to cut them. We're just going to cut them apart and use those. So let's see. And I'm just gonna splotch it around. Right? No rhyme or reason, just blotch, I don't know, whatever word you feel like saying. Okay, so there's one. I'm gonna do a couple of different colored ones. I want them to all kind of tie in with the colors, but we're just gonna see how it turns out. And then you can choose what you like, okay? So let me close that up. Let's get out our other pink color. So the dream card is the one that we used. Remember, the dream card is the limited quantity one. You can only get it with a qualifying purchase on the website, and then there are down to a few hundred left. Okay. May or may not sound like a lot, but whenever you consider that, you know, thousands of people order a day, I don't know how long it will last, okay? All right, so I'm just dabbing. And I think something that would actually be kind of cool is, what if we take some placement tape? Oops. Sorry. Hopefully it came back on. I don't know. Am I back? We're good? It does almost look like camouflage. Oh, you're good, Jennifer. Just order the haunted house transfer. Oh, you have the houses from last year. Perfect. Will the chalk come off or wear off on the coasters when used? Eventually, yes. So I would just say, since they are like reusable surface, it's like a chalkboard surface. You can write on them if you want, like with a chalkboard marker. If you don't want them to come off, you just need to seal them. Just use some type of spray sealant. If you do like a light coat of that, then if you wanted to go back on top with maybe some polyurethane or something, you could do that. All right, so I'm gonna go on top of this one as well. And dab a little bit of that color in that one. I'm actually wondering, I should just paint this one. That might actually look kind of cool. Hold on, we're gonna paint this one. Let me grab another paintbrush. I think I'm just gonna paint across. On this one. Okay. All right, so I painted across on one of them, and then I went ahead and did like the little dabbing of another one. I think I want to do a little bit of black on this one. But do we want, okay, we're gonna use some more placement tape. We're just trying different things, okay guys? Looks good enough. And I'm just gonna dab with the black on the bottom of both sides. Okay, and then we have one more. We could probably do another painting of some sort. Right, so what if we did, what if we painted like a little line across? And sorry, I'm like super focused on these. I'm gonna come back and check your comments in just a second, okay? If I'm out of sync, just go out and come back in. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you can use the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Now, I do recommend using a spray and not the paste. So, because sometimes I find that the paste is still a little tacky. So that would be my recommendation. Try the spray. I'm gonna do a little bit there, okay? And then when that dries, I'm just gonna do a small little thin line of black right in between them. Okay. I'm just gonna do a quick second layer of this one. So I want it to be a little bit darker. Okay. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, so that one, I may actually just leave it just like that and then we'll put black on the other side. Okay, so let's take off all of these little tapes here. Oops. I probably could have done something a little different with these, but what? Maybe, I don't know. We'll just leave them like that for now. Okay, so these need to dry. So we did that one. I think that actually looks really cool. We did some with lines. We did one where it was half painted. And then we did 3 more. One of them I did with both colors. One of them I did with just one pink, another pink, and this one has both pinks, okay? So we'll set that aside real quick. We're gonna come back over to our houses. Now, we're gonna go ahead and wax these. No, Laura, the pink, this Dream Car Pink is a limited time color. And I have had it in my head since last year sometime to do a pink and black Halloween theme because I don't know why. I'm not even a pink person, but I absolutely love this color pink for Halloween, like that bright, bright pink. Jennifer said, I never sealed my porch cleaner, and when it rained, it fell over and was in the rain for a good while and didn't budge. See, it's fine. Like, the other day I sprayed one of my chalkboards and I let it sit. I went to go and touch it and like none of the paste came off. Once it dries back just as it is. If you smear it while it's wet and it moves, then it might come off. But other than that, it pretty much stays. You wanted information on the wreath I did? You can check out the video where I did it. I'm not sure what information you're wanting. I used a rustic round, which, by the way, you guys, rustic rounds, they're going away. I think they're replacing it with something similar, but if you really like our rustic rounds, I highly recommend you get them. Found that out this morning too. They're just making room for a lot of stuff, new stuff coming in. So now I gotta get some more rustic rounds because I really, really, really like the rustic rounds. I know, Jennifer, I know. So just, again, make sure you order it. They showed out of stock when I did that wreath the other day. Yes. I'm hoping they come back with something that is similar, but anyways, if you absolutely love it, at least get you a couple of them. All right, so here we go. We are applying wax. Applying wax to our surfaces so that way we can put our designs on them, okay? So here we go. We've got this one first. All right, so we're gonna put this with black on top. With chalkable rounds, that would be kind of cool. The mesh came in a box, which the box is actually sold out. So I don't have individual things for that. I talked with them this morning. That whole kit was like sold out. So I have to see if I can find that particular mesh and how much it would be. But I bought a whole box of things that it came with. And anyways, like I said, that box is completely sold out. So I have to figure out and find the individual pieces if I can, and then I'll let you guys know. Okay. So we're just gonna add this black paste over the whole house here. But I set up some stuff and I'm gonna try and find those. I'll post my affiliate link that I have to in the comments. That way, if you do want to go and search their page, you can search for individual things. It may not be that exact color, but at least it'll provide you a link. And then if you buy anything on their website, at least I get a portion, or I get the credit for sending you there. So let me see.
Mommy,
What?
which one costs no popcorn? Sobaka.
A what?
A sobaka. Strange.
Okay, copy link.
Copy
Okay,
off.
so I bought the box from Deco Exchange, and I talked with Damon this morning about affiliate and the box info, because I'm in a mastermind with Damon,
But who's
and
Danny? Who's Danny?
this girl.
I'm not Danny.
So I had a call with him this morning and asked him about some stuff.
But who's
Link
Danny?
to shop at Deco
Mommy,
Exchange. What, babe?
who?
Okay, so I put a link in the comments. You can click on that and shop. And it has like different, they have like different picks. They have mesh. Like if you like making all the wreaths and stuff like that, then shop there. But just make sure that you use my link, please. And that would help me. Okay, I am going to miss the Dream Pace. I agree. Let's see, did you do a craft box for this month? Okay, so I'm glad you said that, Nancy. Thank you, Shelly. Go. You okay?
It did not hurt like last.
Let's see. Thank you. Okay, look how it came out. Isn't that awesome? Hey, and if you don't like pink, that's okay. You can do a different color if you want. And no, I don't think it's too much because not all of this is going in the same place, right? Like the wreath will go on my door, the sign will go on one of my walls. I have a couple of different tables for centerpieces, so I think it's great. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and you don't have to do it that way, right? So that's the cool thing. Okay. This one, I think we're just gonna put, come in and rest your bones. There is a little house. We could do the house, which actually, let's do the house. Let's do the house. I'll do the little house and we'll do it in that light pink. How about that? I think that would be cute. For breast cancer, oh, for survival. Yes, awesome. Okay, yeah, thanks, Nancy. Craft boxes. Okay, you guys, let me just say, and hopefully you guys are okay with this, but I am going to skip craft boxes for August, and I will start back up in September. I want to launch them at the beginning to mid-month, so that way you guys have them by the end of the month. I don't want to ship them at the end of the month. That's not the goal. I want to get them out at the beginning, but every time we just get a little bit behind. We got the new machine. And anyways, I was out of town. Like there was just all kinds of things. So what I'm going to do is, if you're okay with it, I'm just going to skip August. We're going to jump right into September. At the beginning of September, I will go ahead and launch the box. Okay. And plus that gives you guys a little bit of a break because I know a lot of you guys have been loving our boxes, but I know you just got that cow box in, and some of you guys haven't even got to craft with it yet. So I want you to craft with the box, and I want you to make sure you're posting pictures of the boxes, so that way we can get, when we get the next box in, you have already finished your previous box, okay? Good, I've been waiting so I can get one. Need time to craft, I know. Look how cute. Love it. Okay. So anyways, yeah. Gives me a quick break. With us also being sick this past week, we didn't want to touch or move anything around. I've literally stayed in my craft room, the rooms, but we haven't touched anything else. I have been like, you know, sanitizing everything, spraying Lysol everywhere, just to try and keep, and I have our thieves running, wiping down all the handles every day, like 4 times a day. So anyways, that also put a little dampener in our time for boxes. So I just made the decision, I think yesterday, that we were just gonna pause it for August and we'll pick up in September. Plus, hopefully that gives you guys a break and a chance to craft. But hey, September's in 2 days. So, I mean, get ready because the craft box is gonna come out in September. Okay, so look, we painted, well, I got paint on the side too, but we painted the whole thing. So I absolutely love how that looks. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we've got 1, we have 2, and we have this 3rd one. It's just the original, the first one we did. But look at how cute those are. Oh, I love this one because it just stands out so much. Okay, you just need that one like showstopper, right? Okay, let me scooch those to the side. Let's bring out our, these guys. Okay, and I'm still debating on what I want for those. I feel like I need to wipe off part of it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I think this one would actually be really cute. I saw a friend of mine do this and she put these cute little skeletons on these and I thought that was adorable. So we're gonna give it a try, okay? Linda, do we ship to Canada? Are we talking about craft boxes or are we talking about like this product? This product we do ship, you just have to order directly from the website. We ship to the US and Canada. As far as craft boxes go, I have shipped a couple of craft boxes to Canada. It is fairly expensive, but we can do it. Thank you. All right. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna go with it. And we're just, oh, I forgot to wax, y'all. Oops. I did. I forgot to wax. Let's see if it did anything. Oh, we're fine. We are good. All right, and then I've got a bunch of, we have a bunch of different Halloween transfers, right? We could do some of the stuff we already had, like anything from this would be great, right? So we could do a little skeleton on one. Let's see. We could do this witchy vibes on one. Could do up there. we could put them off to the side like that. And then put their feet this way. Ooh, that'd be cute. We're just mixing all of the stuff together to make our cute little coasters. Okay. Let me dry it. Can you guys see that okay? Yeah, the craft boxes come from me. Yeah, the craft boxes come from me. It's usually a full different projects. And we cut everything, we source all of the items that go inside. And it's usually a limited quantity right now until we're able to get our whole garage set up, because right now I'm having to do it from inside the house. And so sometimes it's hard if we have, you know, like even 50, 100 boxes. It's a lot. It takes us a while since it's just Robert and myself, and Riley. But hopefully soon we'll be able to add more. That is the goal. Okay. All right. I love this one. Look at that. It's so cute. Mixing it all up, it really is. It really is. Okay. Let me see if I have one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the boo. I just wanted it to be as even as possible, so I was seeing if I had something a tad bit smaller, but it's fine. I think I got it. Cute. All right, I'm gonna set that there in case I need to use it again. Look at that one. Isn't that cute? I love it. So my shed, unfortunately, we are still waiting on HOA though. So I've caught some people up to date on that. We're waiting on HOA to approve it, but there's like this whole process. Plus there's like a pretty big fee. Our HOA currently says that it's not allowed, so I'm trying to get the info before I submit this big deposit, that they're actually going to consider it, or are they not going to consider. Like I want to know before I put in some of this money, if it's going to be worth it or not. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting on that. That's got a little process right now. And so anyways, yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. Okay, what if we did, there's a little witch in all of us. We could do have a spook. We could do Creeping It Real, or we could do Creeping It Real with the little cat. Okay. But we did convert, because the shed thing was taking quite a while, we did convert our garage into like a shop. We had to do insulation. What am I doing? But we have to go through and do a second set of insulation because it's just not quite enough. But it's definitely a lot better than it was. So once we finish that up, then that garage will be fully operational as far as stuff going in there. If you comment the word haunted, my link will be in your messenger. Or at any time, you're more than welcome to just Google spoiledbybrie.com, and that will also have my links. Yeah. Okay, so this one did come off a little bit. So I'm gonna wax this bottom part so I can put this on there. Okay. And okay. That is so cute. Oh. Look at it. Thank you, Linda. Neither have I. Neither have I. I'm not a pink person. I am very much a green, neutral, more natural kind of colored person. So I don't know. This just really took over, and I guess it pushed me out of my comfort zone a lot. And so now I'm just trying to come up with all these different ways to actually use a color that I don't typically use all the time. But I love that it's for, like, you know, a holiday, and it's not year round, right? So it's just temporary. But I love it so far. Okay. All right. What about this black cat one? I wonder if it'll fit right in the center between these. Look at that. Oh. All right, let's do this one in our bright pink, because everything else we've been doing has been with black, but we need to add a little bit of our pink color in here. Even though it says black cat. All right. Love it. Let me see. the transfer with the little baby cat, it was on this one, Witchy Vibes. Yeah. So there's 2 of them with a cat on it, and it was the 2 that came with the tiered tray. This one is the Witchy Vibes. That one has the little cat and the black cat one I just did. That's all from here. And then there is another one that's called Witch's Brew, and it does have the little kitty cat, and it has the skeleton, and it also comes with like a little bow, and then like its eyes that you can accent it with. Oh, hey, tell me about it, Charlene. We feel the same way about HOA, and that's the reason why we moved, actually. Originally, that's why we moved. We were trying to get out of HOA. But this house popped up, and it happened to be perfectly like what we were looking for and what we were needing at the time. Still, right now. So that's what we went with. But I totally hear you, and I agree. HOAs. All right, witches gotta stick together. Maybe. There's a little witch in all of us. Does that even fit? We can maybe do that one. I think I'm gonna try and get this on here. I think that looks good. I can put the little broom here. But what color do we put this in? Do we do it in black? Or do we do it in, maybe we should do it in our light pink. Well, we have a lot of light pink up here too. Maybe I'll do witch in our dream car. Okay, and then we'll do everything else in our lighter color. And then we'll do a little witch's broom in black on the bottom. Okay, let's pull that up. Okay, let's try that. Let's see. Thank you, Lynn, for the stars. HOA, you just don't get what you pay for, right? Had an HOA my brother did, and you had to jump through hoops. Yeah. Right? I don't like them to tell me what I can and can't do with my own home. Like, yeah, you pay for it. I mean, I get the part about having, like, your yard. Like, everything needs to look nice and presentable. But as far as, like, adding additions and things like that, I don't understand why it has to be such a big deal. You know? It's like it's adding value to the house. Okay, cool. Let's get this. And we have one more. Which one do you like so far, you guys? Can y'all see them? We've got the little kitty cat creeping it real. There's a little witch in all of us with our little broom. You've got the Hey Boo, witchy vibes, black cat, and then I gotta do one more. What are we gonna do? We could do another skeleton. We could do trick or treat. I put a spell on you. I don't know if the cauldron will fit. Oh, the cauldron fits. Let's do the cauldron. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Take that off. Oops. Take that off. Spray that. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna dry this real quick and we're gonna put a little saying on top of it. I think these would make a great workshop. I agree. Okay, let's see. The ones that you guys liked was within city codes or pain. Been fighting with them for about 10 years to build a deck. Oh, it's terrible. I agree. Tagging cars in the street for parking overnight. That's ridiculous. That's like so excessive. All right, you guys like the creeping it real? Ah, yay! Never again, right? Not good. I know. Once we get out of HOA completely, I think that'll be great. But for now, we are all good. I will say that this HOA that we have right now is actually, they're very nice. I really like them. They want the community to vote. And they don't seem like it's about them. So that's what I do love. But I want to make sure that if I'm going to invest in sending that deposit, I want to make sure that they're actually going to look at my stuff and not be like, oh, no. So anyways, I don't know. I guess it's just, it comes with it, you know, but let's see. oh my gosh, until you put the wrong color flower outside in your garden. Did they actually get onto somebody for that? Are you only able to have like a certain color? Oh my gosh, that's like Edward Scissorhands kind of town, city, subdivision. I definitely could not do that. Okay, let's do this in our light pink. It says, "Look what you made me brew," like Taylor Swift song. Let's get some bubbles. I'm just gonna go ahead and use, I'm hoping it'll show up better just because it's like a actual color there. Ah. It's there. I probably could have done it in that lighter pink, but I don't know if the lighter pink would have even, oops, what am I doing? I'll try and go over it in the light pink real quick. See if it shows up any better. Not really, but it's fine. That'll do. All right, let me close up some of those. Let's dry this. Oh yeah, white might have worked a little better, huh? Look at it though. Oh, it's cute. Okay. So now which one do you like the most? This is just so cute though. I'm just saying, this is so cute. I love it. All right, I'm like, do we want to paint this or do we just want to leave it? I'm wondering if we do paint it, if we paint it black. Or all right. So we're gonna begin putting these back on here so I can clean up just a bit. And then I'm gonna show you guys all of our stuff. Okay, so those are that, and then here are, so tell me, what do you guys like? Can y'all see that? What are you loving? What are you going to try? The cat and the witchy vibes. to tie it all in. Yeah, I do feel like the wood part for that coaster thing doesn't quite fit, so I need to paint it, but I gotta figure out what can we paint it that can fit other seasons. Like, it sounds like, I think somebody said white, so maybe if we do it white, then that would work. I mean, even if we did it in black, I think black would work too, as long as you plan on keeping black in your like everyday decor, because I think black or white is fine. Right, so I'm just quickly cleaning off our transfers front and back with board erasers. Super easy way to clean them without damaging them, and then we can put them back on the sheets once they're dry. I like to just clean off a little bit. I think you guys can kind of see my desk here. I just kind of clean it off with a napkin, because you will get some dirty water just because of the paste. Okay, and then let me just spray that last one I have here. All right. And then I don't think we need to. These little ones, they are 4 by 4. Yeah, gray. I ordered the 6-pack of coasters. Yay! I know, you might as well just do the 6-pack, because like if you're gonna get if you're gonna do them as gifts, or like let's say that you and your girlfriends want to get together and do something for Christmas or for fall, like Thanksgiving, grab a pack of them. It even comes with a coaster transfer. Well, it doesn't come with it, but you can get one. Let me show you. This is the coaster transfer that is recommended to go with it. And we've already we did a set of coasters already, you guys, right? So this one we did a mix of all kinds of things. This one said happy hour on it. Good drinks, good times, good friends, good life. This is part from the transfer I just showed you. It's the coaster transfer. This was from our Cardinal transfer. It's one of like I think they're cherry blossoms maybe. This is from the crockery labels. It says, let's spill the tea. This, I believe, is from the medallion, the center of the medallion. And we also did this one in houndstooth. Right? So these are super cute. Those were kind of our everyday. And it went with... Oh, gosh. Kind of to go with our tray. Right? So our tray... This was the medallion that we did. And this tray is also rechalkable too, okay? So this tray is pretty cool. And you just put it together, you screw in the little pieces there. So you set your little coasters on it, whatever else you want to put on it. But yeah, this is the one. This is the medallion transfer. So see how it's the exact same piece in there in the middle. But anyways, so you can do it however you want. We can put all of these back in here. Right, and then I like the medallion on here because you can use it for whatever. I mean, you can paint it black, you can do whatever you want. And we've got our coasters here, and then you can have your coffee somewhere. Right? I don't know. However you want to do it. Right? Okay. So anyways, if you guys want to shop any of it, you can shop it on my website. There's a link below, or feel free, comment the word haunted below and I'll send it to you in Messenger. Just be sure to check your Messenger, okay? And then click supply list for me. You ordered the tiered tray set, waiting for that to come in. Yay! Let's see. Just jumped on, waiting for my tray too. Awesome. Well, I am so glad you guys hung out with me. I appreciate it, always. If I can, I will probably go live again later today. So just make sure you have liked and followed my business page, you guys. And then set it to favorite so that way you always get all the notifications when I do go live or when I do postings. But anyways, thanks so much for hanging out. We did our houses today, and then we did all of these cute little coasters. Anyways, it was fun. I'm glad you guys could hang out. Hit the heart button. And again, I will see you guys a little bit later. Have to go to the school bus stop. There you go. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. And we'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye, y'all.